Hey everyone, welcome to the BeHealthy channel. This is your hub for practical, life-changing tips to supercharge your health and live with unstoppable vitality. Today, we're diving into a critical topic that could transform your life or someone you love, your prostate health. This isn't medical advice, but an educational guide based on research, real-life experiences, and healthy lifestyle practices. If you're ready to feel vibrant, stay active, and protect your well-being, this video is your wake-up call. Smash that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share this with anyone who needs a health boost. Let's jump in. Picture two guys, both 65, living a few blocks apart in a quiet American town. Jack wakes up every morning like a sunrise bursting with energy. He's out walking his golden retriever, tossing a football with his grandkids, planning a fishing trip with his buddies, and radiating a zest for life that lights up every room. He feels like he's 50 again, laughing through backyard barbecues and dancing at family gatherings. Then there's Mike, same age, same town, but trapped in a darker reality. Mike drags himself out of bed, wincing from sharp lower belly pain, racing to the bathroom every hour, and battling a soul-crushing fatigue that makes him feel like life's slipping through his fingers. He skips golf with friends, misses family cookouts, and feels like a ghost of his old self. What's the difference? It's not age, not genetics, not luck. It's their daily habits, small, sneaky choices that stack up like bricks in a wall, either building a fortress of health or tearing it down. Here's the gut punch truth. Your habits might be programming your prostate for disease right now, like a slow-burning fuse you don't even see. But here's the hope that'll keep you glued to this video. You can snuff out that fuse, starting today. Want to live like Jack, bursting with energy and free from pain? You'll be shocked at what's habit number 1. Stick with us to the end, because I'm breaking down 10 habits that sabotage your prostate and sharing simple, powerful steps to fix them. Plus, I've got a bonus at the end, a free tool to make your health journey as easy as a Sunday morning. Ready to take charge? Let's do this. We're diving into 10 habits that quietly destroy your prostate, especially if you're over 60. This isn't about guilt, it's about empowering you with knowledge, gripping stories from guys just like you, and practical tips to turn things around. Your habits aren't just harming you, they're programming your prostate for trouble. Let's rewrite that code, starting now. Dehydration is like a silent assassin stalking your prostate, creeping in the shadows. When you skimp on water, your body clings to fluid like a desert traveler hoarding the last drops, sparking inflammation that squeezes your prostate like a vice, causing pain, discomfort, and urinary chaos. Studies from the National Institutes of Health show men drinking less than 1.5 liters daily face a 40% higher risk of prostatitis symptoms. A 2022 urology journal warns that chronic dehydration turns your bladder into an irritated ticking time bomb, amplifying prostate issues. How many glasses of water do you drink daily? If it's under 8, your prostate is screaming for help. Recognize that heavy, sluggish feeling? Drop it in the comments, you're not alone. Your prostate thrives on robust blood flow, like a river nourishing a valley. Water flushes toxins, keeps circulation humming, and dials down inflammation. Without enough, your bladder turns cranky, amplifying burning or frequent urination, like a faucet stuck on drip. Keep a reusable water bottle on your desk, in your car, or by your recliner. Sip every 30 minutes, like a steady drip keeping your system clean. If water's dull, jazz it up with lemon, cucumber, mint, or a splash of berry juice. Aim for 2 liters daily, but ease in. Add 1 glass each day. Use a tracking app or mark your bottle with hourly goals. Start your day with a glass before coffee to wake your body. Try warm water with lemon for variety. My friend James, 62, laughed off water, living on coffee and soda, calling it tasteless nonsense. His nightly bathroom marathons wrecked his sleep, leaving him groggy for work. His doctor pointed to dehydration, but James thought it was a scam. The exhaustion pushed him to try a water bottle with time markers, hitting 2 liters daily. 3 weeks later, he felt like a fog had lifted, lighter, sleeping deeper, symptoms fading. He started adding mint and cucumber, calling it his health cocktail, and challenges his poker buddies to water drinking contests, grinning as he wins. Half the guys your age are in this boat. Sound like you? How much water do you drink daily? Drop it in the comments and let's swap hydration hacks. Your challenge: set a phone alarm for a glass every 2 hours. It's 2 minutes to transform your health in a week. Bonus: what fruit or herb will you add to your water? Tell us below. But water's just the start. Even if you're hydrated, sitting all day can choke your prostate's lifeline. Spending hours glued to a chair, at work, binging Netflix, or driving is like putting your prostate in a stranglehold, cutting off its oxygen. Prolonged sitting stalls blood flow to your pelvic area, starving your prostate of nutrients, igniting inflammation like a slow-burning fire. A 2021 study in the Journal of Urology found men sitting over 5 hours daily have a 30% higher risk of prostate issues. Sedentary habits also pile on weight, squeezing your prostate like a tight belt. Recognize that heavy pelvic ache? You're not alone. Share it in the comments. Good circulation is your prostate's oxygen tank, keeping it vibrant. When blood flow slows, inflammation flares, fueling pelvic pain or urinary woes. Like a dam choking a river. Every 30-40 minutes, stand up and move, like shaking off rust. Try this. Stand, stretch toward the ceiling, do 10 squats, or pace your living room. Add a 15 to 20 minute daily walk to spark pelvic circulation. For a targeted fix, do the bridge exercise. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat. Lift your hips for 5-10 seconds, 10 reps. It's like jump-starting your pelvic engine. Desk warriors, set a timer or try a standing desk. Park farther from stores, take stairs, or walk during phone calls. My buddy Mark, 66, drove trucks, sitting 8 hours straight. He thought his lower belly pain and fatigue were just getting old. His doctor urged movement every 2 hours, but Mark scoffed, thinking it was pointless. The pain forced his hand. He started parking farther, doing bridges at home, and walking with his wife. A month later, his pain melted, and he had energy to toss a ball with his grandson. He calls bridges his prostate saver, and shares the tip with his trucking crew, who now stretch together at rest stops. How many hours do you sit daily? Share in the comments, and let's brainstorm movement ideas. Your challenge: stand up now, take 5 deep breaths, stretch upward. It's 30 seconds to wake your body. Bonus: where can you sneak in a walk today? Drop your plan below. But even if you're moving, what you drink can quietly sabotage you. Let's dive into another habit that's grinding your prostate down. Coffee, strong tea, or energy drinks might be your morning spark, but they're like sandpaper scraping your prostate raw. Caffeine ramps up urination and irritates your bladder, piling pressure on your prostate like a jackhammer. More than 2 to 3 cups of coffee daily could be fueling your discomfort. Caffeine's diuretic effect sends you to the bathroom like a revolving door, irritating your bladder and worsening prostatitis symptoms, burning, urgency, or that half-empty feeling. A 2019 study in urology linked high caffeine intake to a 35% increase in urinary urgency in men over 60. Sound familiar? Drop it in the comments. You're not alone. No need to ditch coffee entirely. Cut back to 1-2 cups daily and swap some for herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint, soothing your bladder like a warm blanket. Love coffee's taste? Try chicory, a bold prostate-friendly substitute. Mix in decaf for afternoon cups. Dilute coffee with water or sip tea between coffees to ease its bite. My friend Tom, 64, was a 5 cups a day coffee fiend, rolling his eyes at herbal nonsense. Nightly bathroom trips wrecked his sleep, leaving him groggy for golf. His doctor pushed tea, and Tom grudgingly tried peppermint and chicory. 2 weeks later, he slept through the night, symptoms fading. He keeps a tea stash at work, calling it his bladder's best friend, and hosts tea tastings with his golf buddies, laughing as they swap caffeine for calmer drinks. Half the guys your age are hooked on coffee. Recognize yourself? How many coffees or teas do you drink daily? Tell us in the comments and let's find a balance. Your challenge: tomorrow, swap 1 coffee for herbal tea. It's a small shift with big payoffs. Bonus: what tea flavor are you curious about? Share below. But even cutting caffeine won't help if your diet's fanning the flames. Spicy wings, chips, or fast food might light up your taste buds, but they're like throwing gasoline on your prostate's inflammation, setting it ablaze. These foods fuel chaos in your body. Studies show 80% of processed foods, think sausages, frozen pizzas, or bottled sauces, contain trans fats and preservatives that disrupt hormones like testosterone, crucial for prostate health. A 2020 study in Prostate International tied high processed food intake to a 45% spike in prostate inflammation. If processed foods make up over 60% of your diet, like they do for most guys over 60, your prostate's in a war zone. Recognize that bloating or discomfort after meals. Share it in the comments. You're not alone. Spicy foods turn your bladder into an angry beehive, while processed junk throws your hormones into a tailspin. Load up on veggies and fruits. Broccoli, pumpkin, and berries are like firefighters, dousing inflammation with antioxidants. Pumpkin seeds, packed with zinc, are a prostate superfood snack on a handful daily. Roast them with salt, cinnamon, or a pinch of paprika for a kick. Blend spinach into smoothies, toss kale into salads, or swap fries for baked sweet potato wedges. Grill zucchini or mushrooms for a tasty side. My pal Mike, 67, was addicted to spicy takeout and chips, scoffing at diet advice as health nut talk. His prostatitis flare-ups were relentless, ruining his hikes with his kids. His doctor pushed veggies, and Mike grudgingly swapped chips for roasted pumpkin seeds and added broccoli to dinners. 2 months later, his pain dropped, and he had energy to trek again. He keeps a jar of seeds in his car, shares them at barbecues, and calls them prostate gold. Now he's experimenting with kale chips, grinning at his new obsession. What's your go-to meal? Room for veggies? Share in the comments. Your challenge: this week, add 1 new veggie, broccoli or carrots. It's tasty and prostate friendly. Bonus: what healthy snack or side will you try? Tell us. But even a clean diet won't save you if you're ignoring your body's urgent signals. Let's talk about a habit that's like a ticking bomb for your prostate. Gonna hold it till I'm home. Sound familiar? Delaying urination is like inflating a balloon ready to burst, stretching your bladder and crushing your prostate. It's not just discomfort, it's creating a breeding ground for chronic inflammation, bacterial infections, and a future where you might need a catheter to urinate. A 2018 study found habitual holding raises urinary tract infection risk by 25% in men, and one day you might not be able to go at all. Half the guys your age do this. Recognize yourself? Drop it in the comments. An overfull bladder presses your prostate like a vice, fueling inflammation and weakening bladder muscles, making urination a struggle. Listen to your body. When the urge hits, find a bathroom. On the road, MapRest stops with apps like Flush. At work, schedule quick breaks. Track urges in a notebook or app to plan better. This habit keeps your bladder and prostate out of the danger zone. My friend Steve, 63, held it enduring long work shifts, thinking it was no big deal. His lower belly pain grew, and infections started creeping in, threatening serious trouble. His doctor warned he was risking a catheter. Steve rolled his eyes, but tried responding to urges promptly. His discomfort faded, and he felt freer. He plans stops on drives with a rest area app, calling it peace of mind, and reminds coworkers to go when you gotta go, sharing his story at lunch breaks. Do you delay bathroom trips? What's holding you back? Drop a comment. Your challenge. Today, respond to your body's signals without delay. It's a tiny habit for big health gains. Bonus, what's one situation where you can plan breaks better? Share it. But even listening to your body won't help if toxins are attacking from within. Smoking doesn't just choke your lungs, it strangles your prostate, like rust corroding a machine. Cigarette toxins clog blood flow and cripple tissue repair. Secondhand smoke is just as toxic, sneaking in like a thief. A 2018 study in the American Journal of Men's Health linked smoking to a 20% higher risk of prostate issues in older men. Nicotine and chemicals ignite inflammation, weakening your body's healing power, leaving your prostate vulnerable. If you're around smokers, you're still in the crosshairs. Recognize that lingering cough or pelvic heaviness. Share it in the comments. You're not alone. If you smoke, cut back by 1 cigarette daily. Try gum, a stress ball, or deep breathing to curb cravings. Join a quit smoking group or ask friends for support. If you don't smoke, avoid smoky bars, patios, or family gatherings with heavy smokers. Your prostate feels every puff. My buddy John, 65, smoked for 20 years, scoffing at quit smoking advice as preachy. His prostatitis symptoms and fatigue were relentless, draining his energy. His doctor pushed him to cut back, and John reluctantly swapped some smokes for fresh air walks. He felt more alive, symptoms eased, and he started gardening, calling it his smoke break. He mentors his neighbor's kid to stay smoke-free, sharing his story at community picnics. Do you smoke or hang in smoky spots? Share your coping tips in the comments. Your challenge: skip 1 cigarette today and take 5 deep breaths outside. Bonus: what's a smoke-free activity you love or want to try? Tell us. But even dodging smoke won't help if you're ignoring the one habit that could catch problems before they spiral. Let's talk about the scariest 3 words. It's too late. When was your last doctor visit? Many guys dodge checkups thinking, no pain, no problem. But your prostate doesn't always scream for help early. 1 in 9 men risks prostate cancer, and 30% of cases could be prevented with early detection, per the American Cancer Society. Skipping checkups is like driving blindfolded. You won't see the cliff until it's too late. It's too late are the 3 scariest words you could hear. Recognize that nagging health worry? Drop it in the comments. You're not alone. A PSA test can spot prostate changes years before symptoms, giving you a fighting chance. The American Urological Association urges annual checks for men over 55, especially with family history. Consult your doctor to find the right tests for you, like PSA or ultrasound, tailored to your health. Book an annual checkup. It's an hour that could save your life. Nervous? Tell your doctor your concerns. Bring a symptom list or questions. Keep a health journal to track changes for better doctor talks. My friend Dave, 68, avoided doctors, thinking he was fine. Severe pain hit, and a checkup revealed an issue that could have been caught years earlier. He was shaken, fearing too late. He started annual visits, feeling empowered. He tracks symptoms in a health journal and shares checkup tips with his bowling league, urging them to go. Now he says, don't wait for too late, get checked. When was your last checkup? What's stopping you? Share in the comments. Your challenge: call your clinic today and book a visit. 5 minutes could change your life. Bonus: what's one health question you'd ask your doctor? Drop it below. But even regular checkups won't shield you if your diet's grilling your prostate like a charred steak. Let's dive into a food habit that's cooking up trouble. Red meat, especially grilled, processed, or cooked past medium, is like a Molotov cocktail for your prostate. Its fats disrupt hormones and fan inflammation, like pouring fuel on a fire. A 2017 study in cancer prevention research found men eating red meat over 4 times weekly face a 40% higher risk of prostate issues, especially with charred or processed cuts like bacon or sausage. High red meat intake spikes estrogen, throwing your prostate into chaos. If steak or burgers are your go-to, your prostate's paying the price. Sound familiar? Share in the comments. You're not alone. Swap some meat for omega-3 rich fish like salmon or mackerel. A win for your prostate and heart. Not a fish fan? Try lentils, chickpeas, or quinoa. They're protein-packed and gentle. Grill veggies like zucchini, mushrooms, or bell peppers as sides. Batch cook beans for quick meals, or try fish tacos with avocado for flavor. My pal Chris, 61, was a steak and burgers fanatic, laughing off diet advice as rabbit food. His prostate symptoms and sluggishness were relentless, dimming his family barbecues. His doctor pushed fish, and Chris reluctantly tried salmon. He cut red meat to 1 to 2 times weekly and felt lighter, with better blood work. He grills fish tacos, calling them prostate approved, and hosts seafood nights with his family, spreading the word. How often do you eat red meat? Ready for fish or beans? Tell us in the comments. Your challenge. This week, swap one meat meal for fish or veggies. Bonus. What's a new recipe you try? Share it. But even a better diet won't help if extra weight is pressing on your prostate like a heavy boot. Let's tackle that next. Belly fat isn't just a wardrobe issue. It's a health crisis, like a heavy weight crushing your prostate. It pumps out inflammatory substances that amplify discomfort. A 2019 study in the prostate tied belly fat to a 35% higher risk of prostate issues, with visceral fat releasing cytokines that fuel inflammation like a wildfire. If your belt's getting tighter, your prostate's feeling the squeeze. Half the guys your age battle this. Recognize that struggle? Drop it in the comments. Cut sweets and do 30 seconds of plank daily to strengthen your core. Swap desserts for apples, berries, or a handful of walnuts. Walk 10 minutes after meals to burn fat. Try side planks, bicycle crunches, or mountain climbers for variety. Keep a food log to spot sugar traps and track progress. My friend Paul, 64, carried belly weight and pelvic pain, brushing off exercise as for young guys. His discomfort grew, stealing his hiking joy. He started planking, cut sweets, and walked after dinner. 3 months later, he dropped 10 pounds and felt fantastic. He does planks with his grandson and shares his food log with his hiking group, inspiring them to trim down. Do you work your core or watch weight? Share your start in the comments. Your challenge. Do 30 seconds of plank today. Quick and powerful. Bonus. What's a fruit or nut you'll snack on? Tell us. But even losing weight won't fully protect you if stress is eating you alive like a relentless storm. Stress isn't just a bad day, it's a wrecking ball smashing your prostate. It triggers hormonal chaos and pelvic spasms, turning discomfort into a constant shadow. A 2020 study in urologic clinics linked chronic stress to a 30% increase in urinary symptoms in men, with cortisol disrupting testosterone like a saboteur. If you're always tense, your prostate's paying the price. Sound familiar? You're not alone, share in the comments. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do 5 rounds, it's like hitting a reset button for your nerves. Add a 10-minute park walk, meditation, or yoga. Journal your thoughts or make a daily gratitude list to shift your mindset. Try a mindfulness app or listen to calming music for guided relaxation. My friend Brian, 65, was drowning in work stress, dismissing relaxation as hippie stuff. His pelvic pain and sleepless nights forced a change. He started breathing exercises, park walks, and journaling. He felt calmer, pain eased, and calls walks stress busters. He shares gratitude lists with his book club, inspiring others to chill out with stories of his newfound peace. How do you de-stress? Share your tricks in the comments. Your challenge: do 5 rounds of breathing exercises today. 2 minutes, instant relief. Bonus: what's a relaxing activity you love or want to try? Drop it below. Download the free Senior Health Tracker app to make health tracking effortless. It logs water, reminds you of doctor visits, suggests better habits, and offers prostate-friendly exercises like Kegels, stretches, or pelvic tilts. Your prostate feels every choice you make, like a silent scorekeeper tracking your habits. Every glass of water, every step, every skipped bad habit is a brick in the foundation of your health. You're not alone. Half the men your age are fighting the same battle, and it's never too late to start. Pick one habit to change today. A morning water glass, a quick walk, a deep breath. Share your choice in the comments, and let's cheer each other on. My friend Robert, 70, thought change was impossible, convinced his best days were gone. He started drinking water, exercising lightly, and seeing his doctor. 6 months later, he danced at his granddaughter's wedding, feeling 50 again, tears of joy in his eyes. Gary, 67, was skeptical, but cut caffeine, walked daily, and now golfs pain-free, sleeping like a rock. Tim, 64, added pumpkin seeds, quit holding it in, and started bridges. Now he's hiking, grinning ear to ear. Just last week I met Carl, 66, who swapped red meat for fish and feels like a new man, coaching his son's Little League team with boundless energy. Then there's Sam, 69, who laughed off water and checkups until pain hit. He changed one habit at a time and now leads his church group on walks, inspiring others with his story. Last month, I heard from Joe, 65, who tackled stress with breathing exercises and walks, saying he feels reborn, leading his community garden. These guys aren't superheroes. They're you, taking small steps for massive results. You're next. Thanks for watching Be Healthy. If this video lit a spark, smash that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. Your health is in your hands, and we're here to guide you. Drop a comment with what you learned, what you'll try, or your own story. Let's build a community of health warriors. See you next time.